it's TJ Vitens with the Strategic Real Estate Team again. Today, real quick, I'm just going to talk to you about the top 3 mistakes that we see buyers make repeatedly over and over when they're actually looking to buy a house. If you've actually read our ebook, you probably already saw this. This is our bonus chapter in the ebook that we're calling the top 3 mistakes buyers make. If you haven't and you're watching this video, just opt right in over in the upper right hand corner of our page. You can get the ebook for free. Won't cost you anything. Once you opt in, it'll get emailed to you and you can read it and see it for yourself. But I just have this chapter right in front of me here. Obviously I'm not going to read through all of it, but I just want to let you know what they are. I know some people don't have the time to read and a quick video will be faster, so let's just jump right in. So the first mistake that I see a lot of buyers make is in the offer to purchase. There's a part where it says the seller or the buyer will give the seller the right to cure or will not give the seller the right to cure. So the right to cure has to deal with when you go and get a home inspection. Let's pretend that an issue comes up. Let's say that the roof is faulty and doesn't work. If you give the seller the right to cure this issue, they can fix it and then you as the buyer still have to purchase the property. But now let's say you don't give the seller the right to cure. You can say, listen, Mr. Seller, we want you to fix it and we'll still buy it, which is great. Or you can say, listen, Mr. Seller or Mrs. Seller, we don't want it, we don't care if you fix it, then you're out of the deal. The reason that I say that you should actually not give the seller the right to cure is because I actually have seen a couple different situations with people where their agent gave the seller the right to cure, and what happened was there was a major issue or problem that came up. The buyer no longer wanted the property even if it was fixed, and what happened was the seller fixed the issue and forced the buyer to actually buy the property. And I actually don't want to see that happen to anybody that we work with. So even though most agents do give people the right to cure, I would say or highly recommend that you don't do that. I guess every situation kind of varies, but that's the reason why I would say don't give people the right to cure, especially if there's something major where, you know, even if it's fixed, you still wouldn't want the house. So then our second item that we're saying is a big mistake that we see buyers make, and not that we see a lot of them make it, but every once in a while you'll see someone that doesn't want to get a home inspection. And I realize, you know, you're spending a lot of money to buy a house, and it's another $300 to $400 that you're going to pay to get an inspection done. But that $300 to $400, again, that's to protect you and your interest and investment in that house. So let's say you don't get it done, and then you find out that the furnace is going to be gone in a year. Or let's say you find out, you know, you missed something and you find out you buy the house and there's truss issues or there's a foundation issue. So a $300 to $400 investment could potentially save you thousands of dollars down the road. So instead of looking at all this stuff like it's a cost, if you look at it more like an investment, you'll start to kind of see the picture a little bit different. I know it hurts the pocketbook a little bit, but just if you're out there looking and you're not working with us and you haven't really talked to your agent much about it, make sure you get a home inspection. It's one of those big things that you don't want to do. And then real quick, just the last thing that we see that a mistake that buyers make is they'll come in, they'll get an offer going on a house, and then they'll go out and they'll have their credit pulled to buy a car, or they'll try to find something else. You know, they'll try to get a credit card or something like that. So it looks like they're getting multiple hits on their credit score. So not only do you not want to try to buy a house and a car and pull a credit card all at the same time, don't go to a bunch of different lenders and have them all pull your credit. It's okay if you actually go to one lender and just talk to them, find out what their rates are, what they have to offer. You know, talk to a second, talk to a third, talk to 10 of them if you want. But don't let them all start pulling your credit. You can get around it, but it's just another loop that you're going to have to jump through and probably write a letter explaining why that happened. But a big thing that you don't want to do is actually go start buying other things. And actually after this chapter, if you do opt in for the ebook over in the upper right hand corner, we have what we call the 10 commandments when applying for a real estate loan. And it basically tells you and lays out exactly, you know, what you should and shouldn't be doing as far as you know, your credit and things that you can do to help yourself or hurt yourself when looking to buy a house. So again, thanks for watching. This was just supposed to be a real quick video. If you have any questions about some other things that you can put in the offer and whatnot, feel free to look around on the site. We have some other videos about negotiating and whatnot up. Otherwise, if you'd like to sit down and find out how we work and what we have to offer you, feel free to give me a call, 608-576-0044, or email always works, tjbytens@kw.com, or visit us on the web, www.strategicrealestateteam.com. And remember, when you think real estate, think strategic.